I'm Hamza Chimaev, live in Stockholm, Sweden, and train in the gym All-Stars. I'm a UFC fighter. And when we see you in the streets, we're at you. They can't do nothing with us. Now they don't want it with us. I know they talking. They don't want it with us.
Khamzat came in like maybe 3 years ago, and he was just a wrestler. No MMA, no grappling, no striking. And from day one, I saw that he had the eye of the tiger. He was a savage. He would not accept defeat. I once got a call like with Alex, and he reminded me a little bit of Khamzat as well. I got a call exactly the same way. I got a call. This is a beast here. He coming in, and he's beating up guys that are like doing this for like a long time, and he's only been doing it for like 1 month. And I was thinking to myself, who is this guy? LA, so they can know what the red carpet like. Dip to Florida for the sunshine. Then took them overseas just to mess with their mind. It's hard time. I saw like a fire in him, and I saw like the talent, the potential. And from that day, we started working slowly, building a relationship. It's about trust as well, training. So as much as he trains, that's as much time as we both put in. And it's not easy doing what I tell him to do. I don't think that a lot of people can do what I tell them to do, what I expect from them. But he does it, and he never complains, and he works hard. He has my respect because he shows me that he wants what he wants to get, what he's talking about. It's not just words. He wants to be a champion. Many people talk, but at the same time, it's like they're not willing to sacrifice. And this kid has been sacrificing a lot. And I'm happy for him.
What are you doing, He has mentality to like, he said from like 3 years ago, I saw it on his phone, he was like, I'm gonna be a champ, and it was like only one way up. He's here for doing it every day, every morning, every evening, every day. He's doing everything like he's supposed to, the right way, so he's not cutting any corners, he's just doing the right way, all the way.
He set his goals that he wants to be the best ever.
I was living in the Chechnya, I win #1 in the Chechnya when I was young. Then start to lose again, like win, lose, like was like that. And then start again, like only wins. Start train hard, like then I moved to Sweden. Here also, 6 years. I didn't lose much. Or I've been 4 times, 5 times. I don't remember. I've been Swedish champion in the wrestling. If you want to compete Europe, like world championships like that, you have to be Swedish. You have to Swedish, nationality. But because I don't have Swedish passport, because of that I couldn't do that. So, but a lot of guys who against I win, they did that. I just think about this belt, how to take this belt, being #1 pound for pound, only that shit. First fight in the UFC was too happy, like too much energy. When I get the UFC contract, when my manager called me, you have UFC fight, I was so happy for that because I did hard work for that. Yeah, at the beginning was like nobody, I didn't know, only my brother, my family I know here. So then like my more friends, like start to know people compete in the wrestling. I know many people. So now I have one more family, All-Stars. So come here. It's really nice people here. So I love these guys.
Story was that after the fight, I remember I went into the cage and I told him go to Dana and ask him for another fight or something. But like Like in every other thing, you don't think that it would be possible. And then it's a decision between me and Ali and also the team, because they are a big part of it, because there's a lot of things that needs to be done correctly, and we all took a decision together to not blame each other. We said that we wanted to do something special. We wanted to do something that hasn't been done. We don't want to be average, we want to be different.
Training the All-Stars, always live close to the All-Stars in the hotel, like it's 1-2 minutes go from here. So, train with Alex, Alexander Gustafsson, Ilir Latifi, Reza Madadi, Guram Kutelaj, then I have my Chechen brothers, Dagestan brothers here, and we train together. Monday to Saturday training, and from morning we have like always like sparring type situation, sparring like more physical, like in the evening we have like more technical. We have 3 days, three sessions like for the condition, like for physical. It's with Andreas. It's really hard training. Like I don't have some idols, but in the sports I like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, these guys, because they did hard work to be something, you know. I do same like they did. My hard work to be somebody. My mom is biggest inspiration for me. I want to do everything for her. She's gonna live with a good life. It's like possible.
His biggest strength is that he's got an eye for fighting. He evolves so fast, and he has many strengths. I cannot say his biggest strength, absolutely biggest strength is that he trains like no one else. This is the number one biggest strength, and you need heart and will for that. Number two is that he's born a hitter. He hits so hard, and I've been a boxing coach for many years as well. I was the Olympic coach of Sweden before, so when I say he hits hard, like I know what I'm talking about, because we've been to the Olympics, we've been to the World Games. We fought against like guys like Lemachenko, fought against guys like Rigondao, fought against the guys like Usyk, you know. Like, so I've done the whole like routine that. So when I say this guy hits hard, he doesn't hit hard for an MMA fighter. He hits hard for a fighter, you know, even in boxing. Right? So that you're born with. You can always get better at it, but you can never like become like a puncher, like to that extent and that level. You're born with heart and you're born with power. You know, these two things. And this kid is born with hard work as well. So there's a lot of things that are his attributes, and we've been working more or less like to bring them forward. Like, he's naturally an aggressive person, and a lot of people telling me like, don't push him so hard, don't let him like be this aggressive, don't do this and that. But when you see a little speck of fire like this, you're not gonna pour water on it. You put petrol and you make it into an inferno, and the right way though, like the correct way, the respectful way. And this is what I'm doing with him. I'm feeding the aggression, I'm feeding the power, but I'm teaching him respect of being a hero, not a villain. You know, in my time, like people would praise the Michael Jordans, the Muhammad Alis, the people that stood for something. Nowadays, you praise like people that like smoke drugs like and like on stage and like beat people up like in bars. For me, it's like I want to teach the guys that I train to be heroes, to be guys like Muhammad Ali, to be guys like Michael Jordan, to be the people that my kids and your kids look up to, and the people that you would like your kids to become, you know? And I think that's very important. Nobody's perfect, naturally, but at the end of the day, these guys are role models. And I try to show them respect, honor, and humility.
He beats the shit out of me every day. I get to work with him, but it's great. His fighting mentality. He's not a technical combatant, he's a warrior. That's the difference. Some people are technical combatants, and if you're a technical combatant, you go for points. He goes to take your head off. If everybody went to take the other guy's head off, they would be like Khamzat also. But they don't have that determination or the force or the strength or the brute mentality to actually do it. So they're weak.
Man, it's easy to work with a guy like Khamzat. You know, he's a very athletic. He have a background that cooperate a lot for the ground game. But above it all, I admire a lot his dedication. You know, he's always hungry, ready to learn, and always want to improve. Listen a lot, and that makes things very simple and easy.
It's the best training experience in my life. And I worked as a trainer for 15 years, and I never had to deal with a guy that basically is, for me, the best fighter in the world. For me, he is. And it probably will be a bit after as well, while I'm gone.
It's my secret, my hard work. My dream fight is against George St. Pierre. My motivation to training is take the belt, be number one pound for pound, like best, like being one of the legends in the sport. I want to be remembered like the legends, like people love, like Muhammad Ali. I want to be like these guys who was the best in the world.
No sleep till daylight, homie. I'ma shine bright like daylight on me. You can give a place like safe light, homie, and I'm going full speed, don't break it.
I think he's gonna be a champ, definitely. It's not because he's a friend of mine. It's like, and I spar with him and I know him, because honestly, I don't see anybody in the divisions that can stop him. I'm not saying in the division, because I don't see like the champions now, like Adesanya. I don't think he will be able to stop his wrestling. Usman, even if he's a good wrestler, an Olympic wrestler, apparently, but his adaptation to like wrestling and ground and pounding and doing everything, I cannot see anybody that can stop him, honestly.
Okay,
nobody's at his level.
What do you expect from him in the future?
Greatness. And for him to be happy.
I'm very proud of him. I respect him a lot, because just as much as what I believe in him, he believes in me. And we don't only build like amazing fighters, we build relationships here. And I don't just train one of the top fighters in the world, I actually care and like him. I'm building a relationship with somebody that is starting to become and is a part of my family. And this grows into love and respect and caring. And I'm very, very proud of him for everything that he's gone through. He never says no to me. Every time I say to him like something, I expect him to say no. And he surprises me by doing like the complete opposite what champions do, where they bite down and they go through walls. Like, I expect him to say to me like, coach, oof, off. He's like, God, you killed us today. He goes, okay, let's go. You can't break me today. You're never gonna break me. And then he does his best. And that to me like leaves him with like a taste of like motivation, like that I wanna be there every minute of every second for him and with him. Not because he's so good and not because he's like everyone's talking about him. I go into the competition like like a lion ready to feed, not like a hyena, you know? And he motivates, he's a good team captain, motivating, listening, helping his friends, his teammates with every way he can. His success is their success. And when they're struggling and he has it good, he helps them. And this to me is a sign of a champion, sign of a legend.
Khamzat, when you see this, we had a goal from the beginning. You know what goal we have, and there's no backing out. There is nothing else than we're gonna reach the goal. And you have promised me that. I've promised to do my best. We're gonna do our best, and we're gonna become the best ever in MMA.
I'm just waiting to celebrate when you're going to be a champ, bro. I'm just waiting for that visit and when you're going to be the champ. Nothing. I don't expect anything else. I don't want my UFC bag. I'm still waiting for that one.
I expect Khamzat to become the UFC champion and bring the belt to Sweden. I believe in you more than anything. You know, good times, bad times, in the gym, out of the gym, in the competition or out. We're family, we work together. We're gonna keep that going together, stay together, work together, and the day we get the belt, we can celebrate together.